Good morning, folks. This afternoon's session is going to consist of a little bit of bodyweight work, and mainly in push-up form, slow push-ups. I'll explain and show you those in a second. We're also going to be doing some kettlebell work as well, which might include some kettlebell swinging, some shoulder, some bicep, tricep, and some mid-back work as well, along with some leg exercises. So all I'm going to use today is 3 old kettlebells I found at home. Obviously, if you go to the gym, there are more options, but we're just going to use what we can. So you can use anything for this. You can use a bucket of paint if you've got one, some water containers if you've got anything like that, or a backpack, and you can fill it with weights as well. So I'm using today, we've got a couple of different kettlebells. We've got a 6, a 10, and a 16, okay? So those are the ones that we're going to be using today. Make sure you got a bit of water with you. It's about 40 minutes in total. So we'll just go with it and see how we get on. So I'm going to move the camera a few times as well. This is for the push-up section. So slow push-ups, what we're going to look to do is we're going to go down for 10 seconds and then up for 10 seconds. Okay? So I'll keep the count. If you're doing this, just kind of watch the video, have it in the corner of your eye. Or have a wee stopwatch yourself to go from there. Alright, this is going to work your core, a lot of your chest and your triceps as well. So just make sure you're focused on your technique, don't get your backside in the air. If you need to drop to your knees for whatever reason, that's okay as well, you can do that, but try and hold that high plank position if you can. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 of these, have a wee breather, and then we're going to do 5 more, have a wee breather, 5 more, we're going to do 4 sets in total. So what we're looking to do with the slow push-up is go nice and wide. Just a little bit wider than shoulder width. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. And we go again. Number 4. Okay, there's the first 5 done. That gives you a real rush of blood to this area here. Gives you a real pump. Just be sure before you do this exercise, you do some wrist warm-up exercises as well, because it will get your wrists very sore with the weight going down. So you're just going to take about a 30-second rest before you go into round 2. Another 5. Just remember, if your push-ups are getting better, I've currently been doing the 5 to 1,000 push-up challenge, so we're currently at this week, Monday to Sunday, every other day, 650 press-ups. So I'll be doing those. I'm not part of this video, I'm just going to do them later. Give that a go. Obviously don't expect you to do all those in a one. Here we go. So maintain that form. Body weight, let's go. 10, 9. Chest right down to the floor. Getting harder. Don't forget, if you need to reduce the time, do that. I probably will have to as well. I'm not a machine, sadly. We're at about 7-second intervals now. So we'll start as 10-second going downs. We're reducing that time by time by time. Once you get to your set number 4, you might find that you're actually doing these 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up. That's okay. As long as the push-up is nice and slow, whatever you can manage. So take a wee breather, and we'll go again shortly. I've had some questions about diet and what to eat before and after your exercise, so we'll talk a little bit about that between these sets. Next rest we have, we'll go into that. So we've got 2 sets of this to go. It will be getting a little bit more difficult, and that's completely normal. Just do the best that you can. Slow push-ups are hard, but it is giving a little bit of strength training to mainly here and this area here, the outer chest area, okay? If you're at an angle or your feet are higher, it will hit the top of your chest, but don't worry too much about that. Push-ups are good exercise for the whole body. Here we go. Two more. Me down at 6 seconds now, more or less. One to go. And then following this set, a wee minute breather, I'll get the camera reset, and then we'll get into our kettlebells. So for diet, if you're doing any sort of quick but relatively high intensity work, you don't actually need anything beforehand, unless you're finding you're getting fatigued really quickly. And then about an hour to an hour and a half before, have something which is going to be relatively slow burning carbohydrate, but don't have too much. Don't take too much water, but get enough 2 hours before that you're going to feel rehydrated. So anything like a bowl of porridge, a piece of brown toast, some peanut butter on it is perfect before. Both of those things are perfect after as well, but it's important after you exercise you eat within about an hour, because a lot of this exercise is quite catabolic. If you've been doing any of my HIIT workouts, very high intensity, little rest, very catabolic, means you're burning muscle away, so make sure that you're eating within an hour afterwards. Last one. Here we go. Now obviously you can do this for much longer than 4 sets. It will take its toll, and it is difficult. One more coming up. Okay, so I'm going to take a breather, get the camera moved out of the way. I'm not going to need this mat again until the very end of the session, when we're going to do some kettlebell core work. So you can move your mat out of the way if you're on hard floor. Okay, let's get the camera reset here. Hopefully the wind won't take this like it did earlier on. So, different kettlebells. We're going to start with some leg work. So I'm going to go between the 10 and the 16 here. First one is going to be a regular squat to press. You're going to hold the kettlebell here by the ball of the belt. If you've got something else, a weight, just grab it. You're going to squat down, making sure your knees don't come over your toes. Squat nice and low, lift above your head, a squat to press. We're going to do 25 of those. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get this here. And we do one leg at a time, and we're going to lunge down. Okay, and we're going to do 20 on each leg. All right, 20 on each leg. Then what we're going to do after that is a deadlift. So deadlift here, feet closer together, knees parallel, and your backside's coming out the way and coming up. You'll feel that in your hamstrings if you're doing that correctly. 25 of those. Then we're going to do all the same again for 20, all the same again for 10, so 15, and all the same again for 10. The lunges will differ, but I'll give you the counts of those when we do it as we're doing them. Let's get going. So 25 squats and press, here we go. That's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, lunge next. Go to the side so you can see. Start actually to use the same leg forward, arm holding. All the weights on this side. It's going to make you work to stabilise the other side. Knee shouldn't come over your toe, and your back leg should be touching the floor, almost. Here we go. 1. Swap your legs in your arm. Here you go. Oh, balance. Deadlift coming up then. I'll go to slight side angle again so you can see. 25, legs together, feet parallel. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18. Did a few more, 30. This is the nature of the deadlift. Okay, get ready. We're going straight into the next round again. 20 squats this time, followed by 15 lunges on each leg, followed by 20 deadlifts. Tough, tough. Here we go for the squats. Here we go for lunges. Well, those are tough. Good though. Deadlift, here we go. A 20. 'Make sure your back's straight when you're doing those. That's really important. We sip of water. This sort of exercise surprises you because if your weight's decent enough and you're using the correct technique and taking your time, it will take it out of you a little bit. But that's exactly what you want to happen. If you're finding it's very easy, up your weight and do quicker reps and just stop when I stop and start when I start. Okay, let's go into the 15 round this time. 15 squats to start with. Squat and press. 2, 1. Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15, 10 lunges on each side. Okay, here we go. Sun's come out, lovely. Deadlift, make sure your back's straight, remember. Shoulder width apart, parallel feet. Feet in your hamstrings. Let's go for 15. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. 10 round coming up. We 10-second breather, just because I need it. Here we go. For 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 on each leg for lunges. 5 on each side. Change. 15 deadlift. 1, 2. Okay, take a breather, and we're going to go into our upper body section. So, how that's going to work, one arm at a time. We do 10 on each arm, 8 on each arm, then 6, 4, and then 2. Change exercise. Repeat it with that exercise, change exercise, repeat it, change exercise, okay? Whew. The exercises are shoulder press above the head, okay? Then a bent over row, kettlebell here, pulling up and down, okay? Bicep curl, elbow tucked right in, here and down. Tricep extension over your head, up and down. You'll see it again when I pick the kettlebell up. I'm just introducing them just now. And upright row. So the tricep extension and the upright row will be a combination. So we're going to do 10 tricep, 10 upright row, 8 tricep, 8, so on and so forth. All right. And what we'll do is we'll finish at the end with a very small core round for about 5 minutes, if that, just to get the abs a little bit more work today. Everyone ready to go? Let's do it. Now I'm going to start with the 16 for the shoulder press. I've got my 10 there just in case. If you're using a bag, start relatively decent with a decent weight in it. Grab the straps over your arm. Make sure it's comfortable. You're pressing above your head. Down, up, down. Make sure you're not turning in. Watch me when I'm lifting my kettlebell for the technique. Make sure you're maintaining that form and not bending any other part of your body. If you want to take weights out of your bag and do that, that's fine. If you're using tins, just do the best you can. If it gets too heavy, just stop and wait till the second thing starts, all right? Ready to go? Here we go. And 1. 7, 8, 9, 10. Swap arms. Same. Swap back. Then we're doing 8 on each arm. Here we go. 1, 4. Trying to put the weight down. Fighting every year to do that myself. 8 on this arm this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 6 this time. 1, 2, 3. Getting heavy quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 this time. I'm squinting a lot, the sun's right in my eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 reps. 1, 2. Again. 1 and 2. Take a breather. Bent over rows coming. We're going to do 2 sets of all of this, so that's the first set of shoulders done. Ugh. Exercise is meant to be fun, isn't it? Bent over row then. So watch my positioning. Backside out the way. Engage your glutes and your hamstrings. Your rhomboids in the middle here. Your recti spiny as well, the lower back. And your traps will be getting hit as well as your triceps and your biceps. So it's a multi-tool exercise, compound exercise if you're doing it with a barbell, but you can also do that with a kettlebell. Same again, using the 16. Here we go. 1, 2. 9, 10. Swap arms. Notice I'm going slower on the way down, fast on the way up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, getting heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, bicep, tricep, and your upright row. Let's start with your biceps then. Same format, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. Okay. So get that right in. Okay. 1. That's how it looks. Again. 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't matter if you're not coming all the way down, because it's hard to maintain that form when you're doing quick reps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. For 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. Same again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go again for 2. 1, 2, oh. And again. 1, 2. Good. Excellent. Remember, these exercises, all these sessions that we put on this channel are meant to be for everybody, the everyday exerciser. It's not about elite sports people. It's not about only those who go to the gym regularly. It's for everybody to do something a little bit different at home. They'll be on there forever, so you can just come and use them whenever you please. Okay, so tricep extension. What you're going to try and do is get your kettlebell and get your thumbs in between, and then this handle will be just about touching the back of your neck. Get your elbows in, not out the way, so that when you press it, you're hitting the triceps. Then you're going to come in front, change your grip, and come upright row here, making sure your elbows are coming just above or to your nose ear level. Okay, so do those with me. If you're using a weight like a 10 or some sort of extra weight, just hold it and do this with it. Okay, and with your upright row, hold it here, and just come up here and do shoulder shrugs. That way if you're holding an object. Okay? Almost there, people. Here we go. Here we go. So 10, 10, 8, 8, 6, 6, 4, 4, 2, 2. That's 10 of those. Here we go. Good, need to let this touch the floor so I can change my grip. Suggest you do the same. This time we're going straight up at 8. Grip change. Now, I'm not going to have time to go through all this again today, so if you want to go through another set yourself, you can. I just want to get through the core round, so I only have 40 minutes, so back to work. 6 this time. Let's go. 1. And 6 here. 4 this time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Last 2 on each. Up we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So, take a breather. What I'm going to do is change the camera angle again, put the mat back out, and we'll go for our weak core exercise at the end. Just a couple of things, and that'll be the end of the session. Remember, if you want to do extra sets of what we just did with the shoulders, biceps and whatnot, all this stuff, feel free to do another few yourself. Just pause the video, do an extra set. Otherwise, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some Russian twists with a kettlebell, some get up, sit up, and Turkish get ups. Okay, so I'll explain and demonstrate each of those. Hopefully you'll be able to see me okay here. So the Russian twist works holding the kettlebell here and just moving from side to side. Okay, so we're going to do that for a minute. Then we're going to do 10 get up, sit up on each arm. Okay, I'll show you what that is in a second. And then we're going to do 3 Turkish get-ups on each side. That's it. Again, remember, you can do extra. You can repeat the whole process again yourself if you wish, just by rewinding the video back, or just remembering, pausing the video and carrying on. Okay? I'll not be doing any stretching at the end. Just give yourselves a wee stretch, basic stretches, touch the ceiling, touch your toes, turn to the side and hold, so on and so forth. All right? Let's go for Russian twist for a minute. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, we've got a wee finisher for you as well after the core stuff. Just a wee 2 minutes of kettlebell swings, and that'll be us. Oh, should have done that before this, never mind. Side to side. You don't have to touch the floor, as long as you're looking forward, your back's nice and straight, and you're moving the kettlebell back and forth. If you're really strong and really good, you can lift your feet off the floor if you want to. I'm not going to do that today. 20 seconds to go. Remember, you can do multiple sets of these as well. 15 seconds. Last 10. Okay, good. Needs a slightly lighter weight for the... Now, the get up, sit up works like this. So, you're going to go down. You're always going to have this up here, okay, above your head. Okay, don't have it above here or 2 foot back, make sure it's above your head. Other arm's going to be loose, don't use it to swing up. All you're going to be doing, up and press, 10 times. Okay, that's number 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swap your arms over. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the Turkish get-up, similar start point really, so you're going to be flat on your back to start with, kettlebell up here, and then what you're going to do, you're going to try and move to the side so you can see here. Sometimes it's quite ungraceful, so you're going to try from this position, you're going to get your knee up, come up the way, and you're going to keep that above your head, and using your body, you're going to step it all the way up again, and then go back down and do another one. Now I'll not be completely in shot here, and when I stand, but the kettlebell finishes above your head. Let's give it a go for 3 on each side. Okay, so like that, up, here we go. And you go back down, repeat the process, and then swap arms. Notice I'm using my arm to get up and down. That's okay. Some people like to do it without using their arm, which is incredibly difficult, but good for you if you can do it. Almost there. Now you can see already, this is quite taxing, and I'll sometimes spend an entire half hour doing this on each side, with wee breaks of course. This is a whole body exercise, and it really is quite taxing on the body and the shoulders. Here we go. Oh. Good. Remember, you can redo those as you see fit. Finale, what we're going to do now is some kettlebell swings to finish us off. Nice and easy kettlebell swings. I'm going to go for 1.5 minutes because that's the time we've got on my countdown here. When you're swinging, you're going to go between your legs. If you can lift the kettlebell up here, if you've got a kettlebell, that's fine, but just no over your head, just swinging here, activating here and here. 3, 2, 1, here we go. I'm using the heavier one. If you've got heavier kettlebells, make sure you're using them here. If not, try some one arm swaps. Okay. Okay, that's already 30 seconds gone. Minute to go. Forty seconds. Twenty seconds. Last 10. Well done. Okay, so I hope you got something out of that. It was tough, my first one back for a few days. Tomorrow I'll be running a That's Tuesday the 5th of May, 6 PM. I'll be running a Facebook Live high intensity interval training session. Half an hour that will also be uploaded on this channel. Have a good day, stay safe, take care.